So the issue of whether we allowed Githinji to continue, Githinji was continuing in his normal duties, running the institution. What the functions that were transferred was the AIE holder functions. And my memo to the PS in February, which I read to this committee this morning, gave instructions to the PS to ensure he carries out his duties. And there are several others which, as I said, after I wrote to him, he wrote to the DG NYS, and there's a way he supervises his staff. So the issue of not following through doesn't arise because that was not the role of the minister. You don't go to the IFMI system to start looking who's transacting and who's not transacting.
Good. Honorable
the second, can I finish answering the question,
actually,
Honorable Chair?
There is a point of order. There is a point of order from Honorable Badi.
Chair, and I have a point of order.
Yeah.
You probably need to guide the witness that the meeting has to be run by the chairman.
Yeah.
You know, I asked the question of Harake and Githinji, and my question was very specific. This was the question. You are the one who told us here that the reason why, and I am sure I got you right. You said the reason why, one of the reasons why Harake had to replace Githinji was because of the escalation of the costs. You realized something was not right. That is the reason why Harake was coming in. If you could get involved at that operational level, why then didn't you ensure that Githinji was actually removed as AIE holder? Because he continued, even though you had realized that he was not managing the project properly. Therefore, you removed him as AIE holder in your own words. He still continued, so you did not follow through. That is the follow-through that we are asking. Then why is it that you did not follow through? And as a matter of fact, the letter that designated Harake as AIE holder did not remove Githinji as AIE holder. So if you are careful enough, as you are careful to even check the costs, you should have ensured that Githinji was removed. So that is the bit that we wanted to understand.
Right. Remember, there were 2 appointment letters to Mr. Aden Harake. One as an alternate AIE holder, and then another one as a substantive AIE holder. I think that confusion also was there in the ministry. Because it is like you are allowing Harake to be an alternate AIE holder for Githinji. So meaning Githinji continues to be an AIE holder. But later on you decided to say, no, Githinji should no longer be the AIE holder. Let's have Harake now being the AIE holder. Those 2 communications, we have them. She was continuing. She was, yeah. Continue.
Honorable Chair, as I said, on matters of finance and accounting, the person expected to go checking whether they have actually been moved or not is the PS. And I've already read the sections of the law. Once I have given the instructions, I cannot go to sit there to check whether they are removed in the system. That is not the work of the minister. However many times you ask me that question, the response will be the same. It is not the work of the minister. I have already elaborated that is the work of the accounting officer.
Agreed.
And there was no other way to know that he was still in the system. Save for this audit report, I'm sure probably it even caught Mangiti by surprise. I don't know. Unless he says that he knew. I don't know. But for us, we picked it from the audit report. The second issue is on accounting officer to CS. Can I prove that Mangiti has not written to the PS? I have letters, to the CS. I'm sure he can write. But when you are appealing, in fact, on the letters on the budget, I think there were several correspondences. Because you ask, then they say, no, we can only give you this much. Then you appeal. And in the appealing, you escalate the request. And so whether he wrote or didn't write, I cannot tell for this at this point in time because I can't remember. But I know he can report matters. Like the way I said, he is expected to report in case he thinks that whatever instructions he has been given can lead to the failure of, to the loss of resources. He's supposed to actually put it in writing and report. Report to the minister responsible or report to the Minister of National Treasury, according to the law. Now, on the matters of, the other question, are the letters genuine? You asked whether the letters I have given were genuine. Mm-hmm. Now, I think I took an oath when I came here.
Good.
And I think, as far as I know, and as I can say, I signed them. So they are genuine. And those are my personal file copies.